Here we go. Let us begin. Let's begin. It's 11:15, and I think this is gonna take a long time to get through tonight. So we're gonna go as far as we can, until our voice gives out. Yeah, I have lots of tea that I'm already drinking through very quickly. So hey, we we are resuming from a 3-minute break. We're in the middle. We just took a 3-minute break in the game. He busted out of his shackles. Yeah, what was that guy all about? Guess they don't make shackles like they used to. Better be careful, Apollo. You've really brought out the samurai in him. Especially after you proved there was a Tenma Taro impersonator at the manor. What's with that guy and the whole samurai act, anyway? Such fine swordsmanship. That is no mere act. Mr. Justice, it's high time I challenge this jailhouse prosecutor to a duel. No, wait. Let's save the dueling until after we prove your innocence. I suppose it could wait till later. Does anyone remember that we're conducting a trial here? Athena, I'm gonna go wash up. Remember what Blackquill said, Apollo. Don't be late. Only 3 minutes. I bought the Ace Attorney trilogy on PS4. Nice. We do still have C-Lab 2021. Sweet. Please do not suggest ghost-themed movies for the movie night. I will not be watching a ghost-themed movie. April 18th, 10:43 a.m. Now then, I believe our next witness is Miss Jinxie Tenma, a maid at QB Manor. I believe we can proceed now, if the witness is ready, that is. Okay, I would watch Casper. I don't want to watch a Scooby-Doo movie because I'm pretty sure Scrappy-Doo's in that one. Norarion, leader of the 100 demons. He really does exist. Wow, that is one well-polished tray. I hate Scrappy-Doo. The witness will show her face while in court, or her testimony will be inadmissible. Ah! What is it, my child? Begone, Nurion. I can't pronounce this word. Rhymes with bone? Hone. Nurarion. Okay, thank you. Leader of the 100 demons. Oh, you think I'm a yokai?
Economist 42. Indict.
Indict! Well, I was once known as a judicial monster of sorts. The beast of the bar, the demon of due process, if you will. Ah! My charm has no effect. The demon of due process? Not sure I can see that one. Hard age. Go. Okay. I'm never gonna remember that and I feel bad. One day the words that you tell me sounds for will stick in my head and I will be able to say words better. Also, I tried practicing a British accent and I can't do it yet. So, we're not doing British accent for Blackquill. I'm gonna work on it. It might be something I work on during the month we take off from the series for Spooky October. You lied about ghosts, don't lie about words. Nurarion. Emigrate to Canada and teach you Japanese. Yeah, right. One day. Now, you little scamp. Yes? I trust you know why you're here. But, bags? Bags? Oh, that tricksy Tanuki? Try the noodle stand, and go enjoy a big bowl of Tanuki tail noodles while you're at it. Yeah, a bandana. I think he has a bandana. I have to look at him again. I don't remember. He has a little scarf, though, right? A jailbird, god damn it. Everyone's a comedian. No, I meant your bags. The ones under your eyes. You must have trouble sleeping. Here, this charm will keep Azukiari away. Azukiari? The yokai that washes Azuki? Oh, okay. Azuki beans. The only thing needing washing will be your father's neck before I take his head clean off. Rude! Azukiari often keeps people up at night with the noise he makes washing beans. Bean washing demon! But you stick this charm on your forehead and you won't hear him anymore. Is that so? Well, thank you. Oh my god, I just realized, holy shit, I just realized it is like striped black and white. The fucking bandana that his hawk is wearing. His hawk named Hawk. Azuki Arai. Arai is wash coming from Aru. To wash. dirty bean washer. He has some dirty bean water. Jailhouse Hawk. Nice. Rau. Oh wait, no emphasis on syllables in words. Is that so? Well, thank you. Looks like Prosecutor Blackwell got more than he bargained for. They're bad enough alone, but together, those two are just plain creepy. Your testimony, if you please, Miss Tenma. Specifically, whether or not you saw Tenma Taro when you discovered the crime scene. This testimony, witness testimony. Did I see Tenma Taro in the Fox Chamber? Well, when I opened the door... I saw... Yeah, now I remember. Yokai! Yokai! Right there in that room! Good testimony. Good testimony. So, there was a yokai at the scene of the crime. Lots. And lots of them. Wait, like more than one yokai? Did Tenma Taro happen to be among them? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is the room was swimming in yokai. Pasha... No! Oh, why you do this to me, game? Kasha, Nurikabe, Seto, Taisho. Ah! They were all there! Well, this is an unexpected turn of events. We've gone from no yokai to a flood of them. This is ludicrous. You would have this court listen to this delusional little scamp's testimony? Yeah, hold it! You did it perfect. Oh, hell yeah! I think the biggest issue people have is just panicking when having to deconstruct words into their component parts for recognition, since English doesn't do that. It takes a bit of practice to know the places. Got it. Okay. Your Honor, I believe her memory is simply clouded by fear. But a quick therapy session should ease her mind. With the court's permission, of course. What a fabulous idea. Please proceed, Miss Sykes. You sure you know what you're doing, Athena? She's obviously not herself. The trauma of discovering that crime scene and fear of testifying have her dazed and confused. A regular ball of confusion. But my analytical psychology-based approach should be able to help. Any objections, Prosecutor Blackwell? Shall we let Miss Sykes proceed? It makes no difference to me. Do as you will, but I doubt we shall get any viable testimony. She'd be better served by bearing witness to the sword skills I forged in a distant land. What a fucking nerd. I'll show you. Yeah, it's really cool talking about your samurai stuff in court when Athena's trying to actually solve the case. Okay. Jinxie! Yeah, it's missile time. Okay. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. Hold on, I'm gonna turn down the speed of my mouse. Yes, that's better. Okay. Did I see Tenmataro in the Fox Chamber? Well, when I opened the door, I saw... Yes, now I remember. Yokai! Right there in that room! Oh my god. Oh my god! I know this from Okami, I think. It's like the wall. Okay. Found something. Looks like an out-of-control emotion. Athena, what exactly are we looking at here? Oh, this? It's one of Widget's functions. Right here you can see images and emotions extracted from the witness's voice. Whoa, you mean that little thing can do all this? Pretty cool, huh? And here I thought it was just some kid's toy. Unfortunately, all I'm getting is an overflow error right now. Misso can do anything. See how sad is brightly lit up there at the bottom left? She's under an uncontrollable amount of distress, which is masking her other emotions. It seems the sheer terror she's experienced has made her a confused mess. So, all those yokai she thinks she saw are a product of rampant emotions? Yes, that's right. Her fear has instilled in her hallucinations and false memories. She's seeing normal everyday objects as monsters in her mind. It's a form of schizophrenic hallucination brought on by emotional trauma. And the trauma in Jinxie's case is fear. Okay, so she was and still is seeing ordinary objects as yokai. We'll have to find the root cause of her extreme fear before I can treat it. Now, let's see. Apollo, can you point to the yokai on the Wheel of Fire? Yes. This cute little kitty? She seems particularly terrified of that one. Start by tapping probe. Okay. Next, point to what's causing Jinxie's out-of-control emotion. Finally, tap probe again to try to get to the heart of the matter. Okay, let's give this a try. Touch the probe button. Point to the cat monster. Hold on. Fireball ghost, wall monster. Cup monsters. Raccoon dog. Very good. Cat monster on a wheel of fire. Here we go. Probe. Got it. Got it. Is that Cuphead and Mugman? Yeah, yes. Very good. Monster looks like Tommy Pickles. Yeah, I could see that.
Wintermute.
You're telling us the judge and prosecutor are patient enough to wait on you to psychoanalyze the witness?
Yes. Indeed. Jinxie, what's the name for that yokai on a wheel of fire? That's Akasha, a yokai that steals the bodies of the recently deceased. I bet it came to steal the aldermans. It's almost creepy how well that fits the actual situation. Exactly, it's a form of hallucination where the patient can't see things for what they are. There must be something at the scene of the crime that she's mistaking for Akasha. Apollo, you need to point out what she thought was a yokai on the wheel of fire. Okay, there were like a million yokai in that room. There were like all the statues. There's like this statue. Is there a picture that clearly shows? No, not really. Wait. I can't remember what that room actually looks like. I don't think there's a picture of it anywhere. Unless it's gonna like... Okay, maybe it's not in our evidence. I think I know the answer now. Jinxie, that wasn't Akasha you saw. Could you... Yeah, okay. Okay. It's right there. Could you have possibly mistaken this for Akasha? Like, the chandelier?
Take that!
The light fixture? This one right here. It has a flame design and is up there on the ceiling. There was never a yokai on a wheel of fire. The Kasha you saw was just a light fixture. Okay. Do we need to adjust the sound on this, or is... No, that's fine, I think. I can't tell. Every time I stop to go look, the background music's not playing. Okay. Like when my therapist accused me of things and presented very aggressively. Uh-huh, apparently. Apparently that's how that works. That's one memory back to normal. Nice job. Now that you've got the hang of it, it should be a cinch to point out the rest. Jinxie, what about this white wall-like monster? That's Nurikabe. It's a wall monster that blocks your way or leads you astray. Nice, Wintermute. That's no yokai, Jinxie. It's a folding screen. Ah! And this raccoon dog isn't a Tanuki monster. It's just the statue of one. Oh! And look, these are just coffee cups. And this right here, it's nothing more than a fox statue. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. How did that plate crack like that? It was so shiny. Oh, it's back. Never mind. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Battle Shoe. I appreciate it. That also means we can do a giveaway.
You broke your tray.
I know, right? It seems to be fixed now. It's fine. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Battle Shoe. I'm gonna start a giveaway. If you don't know what's going on, I have stickers to give away. So if you want a sticker, put your name into the giveaway. You have to be okay with giving me your address. Giveaway start. You can just type !giveaway to enter. Okay. You did it, Apollo! Her extreme fear is under control now. It was all just my eyes playing tricks on me. There weren't any yokai after all. See? A clear-cut statement. That's the power of my psychology and your intuition, Apollo. And just like we thought, There never were really any yokai in the Fox Chamber. How do you verify it's actually our address that we give you? I mean, I don't. But someone is gonna end, if you give someone else's address, they're gonna end up with a letter written to them. Or a letter written to you. Right. There never really were any yokai there. So, the defense is asserting the exact opposite of their original assertion. Wait. Jinxie, what about Tenmataro? There wasn't anyone there dressed up as Tenmataro, or any other yokai either. I remember it clearly now. You've gotta be joking! A Canadian sent me this grateful letter and a sticker of an angry ginger. Yep, I guess that's a good description. Order in the court. I think we just dug our own grave. Allow me to push you on in. It's the least I could do. Rude. No! Apollo! Can I interrupt your freakout for just a minute? I'm still picking up some noise. It's an unexpected emotion. Does that mean Jinxie hasn't remembered everything yet? Exactly. We should be able to get something else out of her. I'll enter the new information we have and run an update. I like the Metroid crime postcards. Thank you. I like how they came out quite a bit. Okay, so did I see Tenmataro in the Fox Chamber? So scared when I entered the room. My legs gave out and I fell to the floor. That changed there, right? Oh, info update. There in the Fox Chamber I saw the alderman dead on a table and Papa collapsed in a chair. Nobody else was there, and that includes Tenmataro. Okay. I'm playing Wind Waker, and I was looking around in the game wondering what the hell was that sound. Yeah. This sounds like it could be a Wind Waker sound. Okay. I feel like I should I present this? Because that's the only one that, like, looks like it's differing. I'm gonna try this.
Got it.
The amount of fear you felt is rather low despite your legs having given out from fright. Could something have lessened your fear? Actually, I did experience a sudden burst of courage at that moment. You did? Where did it come from? Let me think. Oh, it was Mama. I suddenly felt as if she was there with me. Okay, I'll enter sudden burst of courage. Now let's see. She have to manually type that in? I don't know how, I don't really know how widget works. I also like the floppy disk business card. Thank you! I don't really get to give those out now anymore because I can't meet up with people IRL, so... I need new business cards made anyway, as well. Widget works however the writers decided they work. Yep, Like... I guess that's a project. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Widget works through the power of missile magic. So it's just a ghost trick? I forgot to set a timer before. Actually, you know what? Let's do the giveaway draw right before I take a break in 10 minutes? In 10 minutes. Let's do that. So yeah, there's a giveaway open if you got here after the giveaway started. Hey, there's a giveaway open. You can enter exclamation mark giveaway to enter. It's a thing you can do. Ah, look. Info update. Be brave, Jinxie. What's going on? Okay, I have to click it again. Okay. Apollo, the noise is all gone. Jinxie seems to have remembered everything now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye! A sudden burst of courage. Now, where could that have come from? Jinxie, was there something that gave you a sudden burst of courage? Yeah, there was, but... I realized I had done something naughty when I thought about it later. Excuse me. Any idea what could have given Jinxie that courage? Yeah, Winterbeat, that's a commission from, Ignorant Spoon commissioned that. It was cocaine, she got courage from cocaine, yeah. Well, there is one piece of evidence, there is one piece of evidence that comes to mind. Emphasis on the wrong word there. I wonder if she saw something like it at the scene of the crime. The only thing is this fucking flower, right? Because, there we go. It boosts her courage because it was her mother's favorite. I was wondering how we were going to get to use that item. It's on, I think it's metroidcrime.tumblr. It's the Metroid, I think I own Metroid Crime on Tumblr. There's some art on there. Some of it's commissioned stuff and some of it isn't. I don't use it that often. Hey there, Arms Tech. Yeah, take that! How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. Let me describe the item you need to use to progress. Yeah, I know, right? I wonder if she saw something like it at the scene of the crime. Jinxie, did your sudden burst of courage have anything to do with this? This item literally right here? Jinxie, you didn't happen to see a Ninetales flower there at the scene, did you? Ah! The demon lawyer strikes again. I can't hide anything from you. I found a small case with a picture of Ninetales flower on it. I liked it so much that I kept it. Thank you, Indie Villain. I appreciate it. Show something off? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, yeah, here. I have a little owl. He's really cute. A really cute owl. Woo. I got this, at a jewelry store in Halifax. It came for free with, like, a whole bunch of... when I bought a whole bunch of other jewelry. They're like, here, pick a figurine. I was like, yes, this. And I love it. It sits on my desk. Yay! There's also a Bugs Bunny with a W. Okay, so the person who told me to draw that, well, actually, partially, Casual Slam Jam is partially responsible for that. For that drawing of Big Chungus with a WWE belt. I love that tiny owl so much. He's so cute. So cute. Okay. You what? You can't remove evidence from a crime scene. How did she... Hold on. Okay, so she stole a little button as she was, like, being frightened to death about there being a murder in front of her? Sorry, I'm back and focusing on trial. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Okay, that's right, young lady. Removing evidence is a big no-no. Now, the witness will produce said evidence this instant. Sorry. It does seem to be some sort of case. Oh, it's a key. Shit. Oh, look, something slid out. It appears to be a key. Might I have a look, your baldness? Go get it, Taka. Ah. This is none other than the master key to QB Manor. Are you certain of this, Prosecutor Blackwell? It matches the serial number off that key that went missing after the murder. Look at this very good bird. This is a very good bird. Can I just say this hawk is way outside Samurai Bro's level and he needs a new owner? I know, look at this bird! Okay, I already read this. A master key that went missing? Why don't I like the sound of that? Are you gonna accuse fucking Jinxie of being the murderer? Our little scamp here has stumbled upon an article of unimaginable consequence. That's a little melodramatic, don't you think? Heed these words, for I will say them but once. The sole key to the Fox Chamber has been in this little scamp's constant possession. Ergo, she was the sole person who could use it before, during, and after the murder. Which leaves the master key as the only other key that could have opened the chamber. But this master key was found in a room that had been locked by this girl. And your point is? Until Jinxie Tenma opened the Fox Chamber with her key, the room had been locked tight from the outside world. And there was no one else in there save the victim and his killer. I trust you have figured it out for yourself by now. A killer other than Mayor Tenma himself would be utterly inconceivable. No! No!
Objection!
How could this happen? Ugh!
Inconceivable!
Inconceivable! The defense's assistant will refrain from growling her frustrations. Athena, are you alright? I know Mayor Tenma's innocent, but there's nothing we can do! This sucks! Sykes, Dono. Allow me to put you out of your misery. Can I decline your offer? Abandon your client and your misplaced faith in him. Let the relief of a clear head and a clean conscience come rushing in. That will make the inevitable guilty verdict far easier to accept. Great. Now he's playing Simon Says with us. Well, he's not gonna fool us with his stupid mind games. Athena, don't fall for his tricks. Now I'm the one who's dazed and confused. I can't even think straight. Hey, are you alright? She fell right into his trap. Don't know. Blackwell holds Athena in that high of a regard? Interesting, right? Interesting. Interesting. Now, I suggest you make a mad dash from the courtroom and into the wild blue yonder. Only by running shall your mind be cleared and your conscience cleansed. Alright, I'll be back in 10! Stay with me, Athena. Don't let yourself be twisted by that samurai. Apollo? Mr. Justice, I heard the word objection, but what is it you object to? Huh? Oh, right. That objection was more of a reflex than anything else. Though I was hoping something would come to me while I was trying to stop Athena. The court is waiting, Mr. Justice. Though, as it stands now, I'll be forced to declare your client guilty and your legal skills suspect, if this is it. Now, do you have anything that could overturn the prosecution's case? Probably. Well, actually, I do. I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm fine! Apollo! You do have something more than your cords of steel, don't you? Not really, but we'll be fine. I've got absolutely nothing, but that's never stopped me before. I have to explain how the real killer could have escaped that locked room. Because it's all over if I don't. Apollo! This calls for a new approach. Try to think outside the box. Or in this case, inside the box. And what a doozy that locked door. What a doozy that locked room is, too. Well, Mr. Justice, do you have anything that can counter the prosecution's argument? I don't think it's bread stuff, unfortunately. I wish it was bread stuff. I'm fine. What a catchphrase. Yes. Is the best catchphrase. He has the help of missile. Exactly. In honorific terms, Dono isn't much different than Son, just old. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's also like he calls the he calls the judge. What does he call the judge? It's something about him being bald. It's not respectful at all. Okay. You bet I do. The real killer must have escaped from the locked room one way or another. Vague conjecture shall only earn you a taste of my blade, Justice Dono. Time to do or die, literally. The defense will now explain how it would be possible to escape the locked room. You sure about this, Apollo? Can you really explain what happened? I'm fine! We just need to think this whole escaping a locked room thing over from the beginning. So, let's see. If the killer had escaped, how could they have done so? The choices are pretty limited. The room has a window, but it doesn't open wide enough for anyone to get through, and there's a sheer cliff outside. As for the air vent, you need a ladder to get up there. It's up too high, and there's nothing you could stand on to reach it. I also can't see ladders. And needless to say, the forbidden chamber wouldn't open no matter what we did, so that's out. Yeah, that's why we gotta keep the solution simple. Like they say, simple is best. Good music. 66.6 crime bucks, hell yeah. Hell yeah. We need to rule out, we need to rule out all of the absolutely impossible escape routes. Then whatever's left might just lead us to how the Fox Chamber was compromised. Your Honor, the defense proposes that the killer escaped through here. Like, the main door? There's also the flying, right? There's also the flying to worry about. Where'd the killer... Oh, there we go. Okay, I couldn't figure out how to move it. Here? No, they didn't get out the air duct. I mean... that air duct looked pretty small also, and there was no ladder. Don't tell me there was a ladder there. There wasn't a ladder there.
Take that!
I'm gonna say the hallway door, because we know they escaped out and ran into Jinxie, right? Afterwards? So they must have been hiding. Symbol's best just walk out the door like nothing ever happened, right? How you doing, real lunatic? I hope you're doing well tonight. He flew, we saw that clearly non-photoshopped paper. Yeah. Definitely not photoshopped at all. The hallway door? Well, yes, I suppose that would be the only way out. It would appear you've already forgotten. The only available key until Jinxie Tenma came on scene was within that locked room. How would one exit the Fox Chamber and then lock it without a key, I should have seen this coming. Remember, Apollo, keep it simple. Simple, right. I could understand if the killer had exited the room with the key, but... Well, Mr. Justice, the prosecution has some fine Japanese steel waiting unless you explain yourself quickly. I'm fine! I can explain myself! The reason the Fox Chamber's hallway door was locked was because... the perp locked it from the outside? That makes the most sense out of all these options to me. Tenma didn't lock it from inside because then they couldn't get out afterwards, and Jinxie ran into them, right? Absolutely nobody. Yep, Apollo, I'm fine! I think we would know if the door locked on its own. I wonder... I wonder if she got the key for the flower, like, later on than she said she did. Like, after maybe when she ran into... Maybe she was confused? Yeah, there's probably also not only one key as well. Okay, let's say the perp locked it from the outside. That looked like it was it. What if the room was locked from the outside? In other words, the killer took the key through to the hallway door and then locked it. Ah! Consider this. The master key was found inside the tightly locked Fox Chamber. Someone associated with the Tenmas probably had a key, yeah. Yeah, there definitely wasn't just one key, right? Or maybe the lock was ghost tricked. Yes, maybe. Any assertion that the key was removed from the room is a blatant contradiction of fact. Exiting the room before locking the door would require taking the key outside. But the key was found inside the room, which does seem like a contradiction. If only we could explain both. Like, how the key could be inside the room and be used to lock the door from the outside. Did they pass it through, like, the window or something? There's also, like, the air duct. Although I don't know how they'd get it through the air duct. Yeah, let's see. Well, let's see if the defense can respond before Prosecutor Blackwell draws his sword. How could the master key be at the crime scene despite the room being locked tight? Threw it in from outside. Makes sense, because there was also the mask was thrown in from the outside, right? What if someone threw it into the room from outside? You know, something like... go out the hallway door, lock the room, and then toss the key back in through the window. That would explain how the master key could be inside the locked room. And where would you throw it from? There's a cliff outside the Fox Chamber's window. Throwing the key in from there is impossibility. Oh! Right! Ah! Hello there, Serendipity Sync and party of
Winter mute.
9.
How did the
Woo!
intruder get in the room? Intruder window.
Yep, that is a good pun. Hello, Serendipity Sync. Oh, you were playing Super Mario? Yes, I saw that you were playing Celeste earlier, and it looked fucking ridiculous. By the way. Did you end up rage quitting Celeste? Also, I assume this is not your first, like, playthrough of Super Mario, right? Or Super Mario 3D All-Stars, rather. Or, sorry. Super Mario 64, right? You're playing 64. I got mad and could not do a tech. I got it. Yeah, some of those Celeste levels look fucking ridiculous. Like, insane. I know how to do the tech, but I wouldn't do it. Oh, that's too bad. You played a lot as a kid? Okay. I never got into that series. 90 stars so far, nice. I only just played, Super Mario 3D. Like last year, maybe, for the first time? on the original, like, hardware for it. It was ridiculous. Going for my 120 star run. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I never got into it. I just never got into it. The only Mario game I really ever got into was the original one. And I really like Super Paper Mario. Which is unlike every other Paper Mario game. But yeah, anyway, welcome everyone from Sync's channel. I'm Metroid Crime. If you don't know me, hello. Hello, I'm Metroid Crime. I'm a variety streamer. Do you want to play I haven't played the video in a while. I can play a video. Let's play a video. If anyone's wearing headphones, please, watch out. Oh, also, sorry, hold on first, before we go to the video. I'm doing a giveaway. If you want some stickers, or a sticker, rather. I have holographic stickers, yay! If you enter exclamation mark giveaway, you can enter into the giveaway, and I'll do a draw very soon, so. Here's a video that explains who I am, Metroid Crime. There's a lot of screaming. Turn down the volume in your headphones if you're wearing headphones. It's a warning. Oh, wait, I didn't die there. That doesn't count as a death. Whoa! Ah! Oh my god, no. Ah! No! He sees me, but I can't do- Ah! He can! Less of a roar and more of a- Ah! I'm the pain train, it's me. Ah! One bullet. One bullet. Woo! We're not friends. Woo! No, we're not friends.
Who boot the shorts?
Who boot it? Bitch, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home.
Oh shit!
Stab you, bitch! I'll pull shivs and pieces of godfathers out of them.
But why?
No! Bye, bitches!
Karate.
Karate. I would love to kick fucking stars from my feet. Excuse me, that was my left! Do it!
Fuck you!
No! Fuck you! Sneak, sneak, sneak. Break in the lake! Break in the lake! Makeover, makeover. BDSM. Big dinosaur, small mama. Mammal. Are we gonna kiss a dragon? Yeah! Good luck, have orgasm. Oh my god, I fucking killed Zebra. Guys! It's the same evidence, but upside down. Nope, this is the wrong scene. It's this scene. Hello, everyone. My husband told me to do this. Yeah. Well, I mean, it is a giveaway as long as you have a Twitch account. I mean, you know. Hope you're doing well, Unoya. But yeah, that's me. I'm Metroid Crime. There's a lot of screaming in that video because apparently I scream a lot. That's a thing. Yeah. You know. Okay, so we're currently trying to figure out about this master key. It's a very convoluted story right now. I don't even know how to explain this, but we're trying to prove that someone is not the murderer. that's how Ace Attorney games work. Also, this legal system is fucked up. Okay. I wonder if the key could have been tossed in from somewhere other than the window. Somewhere other than the window? Could the key have been tossed in through somewhere other than the window? Like the air duct? Like the air ducts? But I don't know. Like, you'd need, like... Oh, can I drag this, please? No, we're just a point.
Take that!
Is that good enough? Okay. Jinxie's the cutest girl. We're trying to get her dad out of the clink. Yes! Thank you, Carrie, for the good summary. Oh, yeah, it's been a while. I played this game when it first came out, and I can't remember what happens, so... we're just guessing. Well, I mean, no, like, some of the evidence is very obvious, but, I mean, other than that. Okay. The air vent? Yes, the window may be out of the question, but the air vent's not. Oh, that's right. The Fox Chamber's air duct leads out to the hallway. That's why we presented that. That's right. The real killer entered the air duct from the vent outside the Fox Chamber. Then dropped the key into the room through the vent inside the chamber. Sorry, that was the voice. That was the sound I had to make. That's preposterous. Oh. That explains how the key got in there, after it was used to lock the door perfectly. Mr. Justice, I'm afraid I'm a bit confused. Wendy Oldbag, yes. Don't worry, I'll explain it so that even Your Honor can understand. First, the real killer, disguised as Tem Mataro, murdered the alderman in the Fox Chamber. Okay. Then, they fled the room through the hallway door and locked it. And then they ran into Jinxie. Okay, sorry, wait, no. Next, they entered the air duct from the vent outside in the hallway. That air duct looked very small. But, whatever. Finally, the killer tossed the key into the room through the air vent in the ceiling there. All that was left to do after that was to go back through the air duct and flee the manor. Except... Well, Your Honor, could that be any clearer? Air duct, yeah. The judge went through so many years of schooling just to get treated badly in court. Poor guy, still he sucks. Yup. Worst judge ever. Amazing. Even I could follow that. The judge seems really pleased. That explains everything. The real killer was someone dressed up like Ten Mataro. And there was someone else in the mayor, someone other than the mayor and the alderman in that room. Hey, it looks like that lawyer's beating the jailbird prosecutor. Whoa, that was a total turnabout! The massive forehead of his seems... Fuck. The massive forehead of his seems so much more attractive now. Order, 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 I say. Now that I've proved a possible third party, I don't see how our client could be guilty.
Silence.
A valiant effort, Justice Dono, but your final thrust missed its mark. Huh? Both that little scamp and the tricksy Tanuki saw the yokai after it left the room. But then what? Did that irksome yokai simply go through the foyer and waltz right through the front door? That's exactly what happened. The killer fled from the... Youch! But that's impossible. Without being spotted by the foyer's security camera, that is. The electrical eye here would have seen, or would have captured any pesky little yokai trying to escape. He could fucking fly though, bitches! Clearly! If you've seen the newspaper article, you know. However, there is no sign of Tenma Taro anywhere in the security footage. What? Save for the foyer entrance, there is no other way to flee the manor, is there? I don't feel so good. Hold it! Wait! I believe there is one other way to escape besides the foyer entrance. There's a large window in the foyer. It's possible to escape through there without being seen by the security camera. Hey, you're right.
Silence.
Must I point out every crucial detail to the defense? It seems you lack not only brains, but investigative prowess to boot. And that is the cliffside of the manor. The only killer escaping that way would be a dead one. No! Wait, she was saying that in French. No! Wait, so the killer didn't escape out the foyer window? What the heck, right? Huh. I suppose your next proposal is the killer sprouted wings and flew off into the sunset? Yes, it is! That would mean the killer really was a yokai. If only we had some sort of evidence that could point to a flying killer. Who's saying that we don't? As completely far-fetched as it might be. Ce n'est pas pour moi! What? You're saying you can prove that the killer could fly? Paulo, what are you doing? Whoa, I thought I was the one with the cords of steel. Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Your Honor. What evidence do you have that the killer flew away? This right here! This ridiculous picture. Literally right here. Take a look at this special edition paper. Tenma Taro. Oh wait, real flight of fancy? Real or flight of fancy? Sorry, my god, I can't read. Tenma Taro, real or flight of fancy? What does this article prove, Mr. Justice? The photo in that article was taken shortly after the murder. Maybe the yokai in that photo is the killer shortly after they flew out the window? Mr. Justice, you're not seriously suggesting... Oh, I'm serious. I mean, it all adds up. The killer, disguised as Tenma Taro, flew away. You know, by some way or another.
Silence.
It is your brain that has flown the coop. That image is not but trick photography or some other form of artifice. Okay then. How about the Tenma Taro Mr. Filch saw? Oh my god. Words. It just vanished into thin air? No, there is a rational, common sense explanation for that. That infernal yokai our Trixie Tanuki witness never reached the entrance. He, or should I say she, turned back before the camera's electric eye. She? I don't like where this is going one bit. Now, the fact that we know the yokai had come from the Fox Chamber means that it was likely either Mayor Damien Tenma or his daughter, Jinxie Tenma. However, we know that Mayor Tenma was already unconscious at that time. Ooh, not good. Not good at all. Do you understand the gravity of the situation now, Justice Dono? The falsified yokai remnants. And the appearance of Tenma Taro were the work of one individual. And that individual is none other than Jinxie Tenma. No! Poor Jinxie! Uh-oh! Uh-oh. Ah! No! It appears we've been jinxed. Hello there, Casual Slam Jam. Order! Order! The defense will stop competing for the greatest freakout ever. The little scamp was, no doubt, simply trying to protect her father. And it's no wonder that her superstitious mind conjured up this mad masquerade. It was a good pun. Prosecutor Blackwell's assertion makes perfect sense to me. It's far more convincing than saying the killer escaped by flying out the window. Did you truly believe this could end any other way? Did we fall right into his trap? What do we do now, Apollo? Our case no longer stands without a real yokai. If only we had one. Bailiff! Seize her. It is time I interrogated her, as the samurai of yore would. That's threatening. Oh shit. Mayor Tenma? This farce is over. How does it feel seeing your own daughter accused of a cover-up most foul? Tenma Taro's true identity is... Now, Mr. Mayor. It would be futile at this point to claim you were the yokai. After all, you had been knocked out cold by a blow to the skull. Slipping into a yokai costume and roaming about the manor would be all but impossible. Consider this well. As it stands, your daughter will be arrested for obstruction of justice. But, if you confess, the prosecution would be willing to overlook her little yokai farce. Confess? The defendant intends to confess? Wait, don't do that! Apollo! Prosecutor Blackwell's up to his mind games again! Mayor Tenma, no, don't fall for his twisted words. If you're sent away for murder, Jinxie will be left all alone. The real killer is... Mayor Tenma's gonna confess unless we do something! But I can't prove how the real killer could have flown away. Caw! Caw, caw, caw! Look upon me in despair, for ripe is the time for my return. Uh-oh. I should watch what I wish for. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Ah! Caw! Caw, caw, caw! Foolish mortals. I am Tenma Taro, the yokai you seek! Mayor Tenma? Silence! I am Tenma Taro, freed from the bonds binding me to the Forbidden Chamber. Behold, the return of the Demon King! Wait, what the? Demon King? Well then, I think it's time for me to take a vacation! Thanks, Judge. The witness will, he will explain himself. Are you saying you're Tenma Taro, the yokai we've been chasing this whole time? Indeed, it is I. Tenma Taro, the one whom you seek, come to reveal the truth. This child is Tenma Taro, you say? Ha! What nonsense. So, Mayor Tenma is, yokai now? Caw! Caw, caw, caw! His body is now mine! So you're saying that Mayor Tenma is being possessed by you? And that the yokai that Jinxie Tenma and Phineas Filch saw, and the one captured in the newspaper photo, those were all you? The accursed power of these warding charms prevents me from revealing my true form. Bam.
Wintermute. I never could have foreseen this collateral damage.
Collateral damage. Your baldness. That's what he calls him, your baldness. Can this not be interpreted as an admission of guilt? Well, a confession by a yokai would be quite unprecedented. Be that as it may, the defense's case has been overturned. Huh? What? You claim the yokai that little scamp saw was some third party, the true killer. The one who escaped from the locked fox chamber, but it was the accused all along. Ah! Ah! Ironic, is it not? Your yokai turned out to be real in a manner of speaking. The law never said anything about demons in court. I'm out of here. Yeah, right? Fuck cops! Very good. Thank you for the follow, Bearded Austrian. I hope you're doing well tonight. For the Alderman's killer is none other than Mayor Tenma, and the yokai... Wait. The Alderman's killer is none other than... Oh, yes. For the Alderman's killer is none other than Mayor Tenma, and the yokai at the scene... That, too, was Mayor Tenma, or should I say, our dear Tenma Taro. The pieces have all fallen into place. How so, Prosecutor Blackwell? It seems I must spell it all out for you. Mayor Tenma killed the alderman in the Fox Chamber, which was locked at the time. He then removed the warding charms from the Forbidden Chamber's door, but then fell unconscious from the blow the alderman had delivered to his head. That's when his daughter Jinxie Tenma stumbled on the scene of the crime. The little scamp fled in terror, whereupon the spirit of Tenma Taro, freed at last from the charm's warding effect, took possession of the mare. Objection! Objection! The newly freed Tenma Taro then fled from the Fox Chamber. So you see, the yokai Jinxie Tenma saw was her father possessed by Tenma Taro.
Objection!
Fucking objection! But when we arrived on the scene, the mayor was found unconscious. How is that possible if he was supposed to have flown out the foyer window? And then what? Do you mean to say the maid of Kyubi Manor, Jinxie Tenma, was Tenma Taro? Oh. Ah! Fuck. Caw! Caw, caw, caw! That too is easily explained. Flew about for a time, did I? No! We didn't die. Thanks for the alert, Carrie. But presently tired, I made for the Forbidden Chamber. But alas, exhaustion took me unawares in the Fox Chamber, and I knew no more. It would seem the pieces are still in place. Is Blackwell up to his tricks again? I don't know what to say. Is the defendant a real live... So that rumor about Mayor Tenma's true? I knew yokai were real. You mean he really did kill the alderman just so he could release Tenma Taro? Order, order. Now he's got everyone in the courtroom believing in yokai. It's Simon Says on steroids. Yeah, like literally anywhere, or like, I don't know, there was definitely a folding screen in that room. He wants to convict our client any way he can, even if it means blaming a yokai. The proverbial ducks are all in a row. You should now have no qualms about finding the accused guilty your baldness. This is one of the most bizarre cases in my entire career. Otherworldly, in fact. Can yokai even be prosecuted under our legal system?
Objection!
Mayor Tenma is just pretending to be Tenma Taro to protect his daughter. Plus, I already proved how a third party could have escaped from the locked room. A verdict at this point would be premature. Since both sides have raised valid points, I have no choice but to...
Silence.
This is the dark age of law, where defense attorneys are not to be trusted. This is but a ploy to gain time for them to fabricate evidence. How will I sleep tonight? Knowing you will not let the sun rise on the mayor's day of reckoning, Justice Dono.
Objection.
Aside from all the possessions via Maya Fey, pretty otherworldly, yeah, right? I won't fabricate any evidence.
Silence.
Then prove it by joining me. A night in the clink will ensure you will not succumb to temptation. How about I just promise not to succumb to anything? We have both evidence and a confession. The killer is this yokai before us. It is beyond dispute. A guilty verdict is all but... Ah! Ah! Oh god. What's wrong with him? Prosecutor Blackquill, we've had enough of your hijinks. The foundation of justice is fair
Friend
play, and you are in
Come to the dark
serious
side. We
violation
have
of that. What in the devil was that? Fulbright! Have you tampered with my shackles in some manner? It seems that you found that quite shocking. It's my special jolt of justice device. Each press is a shocking reminder to behave. You shall pay for this. I, Simon Backwell. Your Honor, you need not fear now. I believe Prosecutor Blackwell will remain on his best behavior. A bit late with the reassurances, aren't we, Detective? Fulbright pulling out all the puns. Well, in that case, this concludes today's deliberations. The prosecution and defense will use this opportunity to further their investigations. This court is adjourned. Court is adjourned. Man, that took an hour and a half to get through that section. That wasn't even the entire, like... I was just expecting it to be like 15 minutes. Overwrite. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, everyone, please. Go grab some water, go get hydrated, go grab some snacks, go grab a blanket, get all cozy and stuff, and I'll be back very soon. BRB. Hello, I've returned. I also just realized I never actually ran the giveaway, so if you're not entered in the giveaway, exclamation mark giveaway to get in. I'm about to draw it in like 30 seconds. I'm back. Hello there, crazy old gamer. I hope you're doing well. Giveaway is for some holographic stickers. You have to be okay with giving me your address so I can send you a holographic sticker of an emote. Pretty cool. Give what away? This! I did it. That's a good command, though. That's a good command. I probably should set that up. Okay, 30 seconds. Giveaway. Draw. Crazy old gamer. Hey, there we go. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Fill in your address, and I'll send a sticker over. There's a form there. A link with a form in it. You gotta answer a skill testing question. Stickers come with a warranty? Absolutely not. I have no idea how long they last. If I'm being honest. I've only had them for a little bit. Is my hat on incorrectly? Or my head? My hood? Hold on. I gotta fix this. There we go. Stickers are rated to block a 6-inch knife wielded by an 8-year-old boy. No longer and no older, though. Very good. Okay, I don't know how much longer... Like, that took so long to get through that section of the game. So we're probably not going to get to go very far into this part of the investigation today, but we're going to try to get through some of it. I feel like I might have to schedule an extra stream next week to get through this before Halloween month. Although this is kind of spooky themed, right? Like, it is about monsters and yokai. Right? Right. Hey there, Casey. Well, you're in luck. Here we go. Did I already do this? I already overrode it. Okay, well... Let's go. April 18th. 1:20 p.m. Write Anything Agency. Having a yokai testify in court is unprecedented, to say the least. I am Tenma Taro, the yokai you seek! How could such a straight-laced man like Mr. Tenma suddenly become a demon? You can keep playing Pokemon if you get to the spoopy part with the ghost Pokemon, yeah. That's still a ways away, I think. I think we're still a few towns away from that. Yeah, how could a straight-laced man like Mr. Tenma suddenly become a demon? Yeah, it's strange. Even worse, Prosecutor Blackwell is playing along. I can't even think straight anymore. I need to go out for a run. See you in a bit. Wait. What about the investigation? Back! Oh! Whoa. Trucy, welcome back. Oh, you're in your stage outfit. Back from work? Yeah, I really nailed this new magic trick I've been working on. I also heard about those tricks that were conjured up in court earlier today. You know, the demon out of nowhere trick and Polly's tightrope style defense trick. I was seriously considering a disappearing act of my own after all that craziness. Not a ways away if you get teleported there with the CC. That is true. That's true. Does the trick involve her pant? I'm guessing yes. The answer is probably yes. She has said she has performed that on stage before, which is how she ended up getting her panties stolen in the last game. It's a true story. Anyway, our next trick is to find a suspect other than the mayor. I know the killer must have used the air duct in their escape. And whoever did that was the Tenma Taro that Mr. Filch and Jinxie saw. Right. Maybe there's some evidence in the air duct. The real fight starts now. Hey, before you go, let me make the evidence you no longer need disappear. Poof. 3, 2, 1, ta-da! Gone. Unnecessary evidence has disappeared into Trucy's magic panties. Great. Wonderful. There we go. I wonder where all that stuff goes. Okay. Let's get over to the scene of the crime. Vamonos, Apollo. Vamonos. See? This is all the yokai I was talking about. They're all over the place. QB, Manor, Fox Chamber. Okay. Detective Fulbright, mind if we search the air duct? Well, since you really are on the side of justice, I suppose I can let you. Plus, my own sense of justice has been called into doubt, so... Wonder if he's been like this ever since the trial. Well, his sense of justice has been beaten to a pulp. It'll probably take a while for him to recover. I sort of feel bad for him, but we have work to do. Let's go get the evidence we need. The air duct is the key. We know that Tenma Taro impersonator used it to make an escape. His name is literally Justice. Who could extrude more justice than Apollo Justice? Nobody! After murdering the alderman, the killer left the Fox Chamber through the hallway door. Yeah, and he's fine! Then, after locking the door from the outside, the killer entered the air duct in the hallway. Note to self, give potential child middle name Justice. It's kind of a badass name. It's kind of a badass middle name. Just saying. Finally, the killer dropped the key into the Fox chamber through the air vent here. Then, went back through the air duct and fled to the manor. And that's how the illusion of no one entering or leaving the locked room was created. Your child and my child named Chuck Danger Villain. It's a good name. Yeah, no problem, crazy old gamer. I'll probably end up sending it out, like, next Wednesday or so. So it might take a little bit of time to get there, but expect it. If the killer passed through the air duct, maybe we'll find some evidence there. Yeah, maybe some black feathers or something like that. Well, here's our vent. It's awfully high up. Also, it looks very small. Needs something for scale. Don't worry. Oh, thank you, Athena. Oh, thank you. Don't worry, I brought a stepladder. Happy hunting! How nice of her to volunteer me for the job. That's a stepladder, apparently. Whoa, it's pitch black in here. Well, here goes nothing. Also, I like the idea of Apollo not noticing that Athena brought a stepladder. Like, how does he not know? How does... Didn't they come here together?
Isn't it a ladder?
Yeah, isn't it a ladder? Pretty sure that's a ladder, not a stepladder. But... well, here goes nothing. There's a thick layer of dust in here.
Ignorant spoon. Should you be the one telling other about how they should see ladders?
Yes. I don't get it.
No.
Find anything? Yikes! Apollo, what happened? You're covered in dust. Yeah, dust. Lots of dust. So what'd you find? You know how dust collects on something when no one uses it for a long time? Yeah, like Mr. Wright's desk back at the office. Right. You think it'd be possible to crawl over that sort of dust without leaving a trail? I seriously doubt it. Wait, you're not suggesting... no one's gone through that duct lately? Kinda looks that way. And if it's true, Mayor Tenma's gonna be fingered as the killer. But... if we don't turn things around quickly... in justice we trust! Ah! Sorry, Mr. Justice. But it seems your justice was not the most just after all. It is my sense of justice that has prevailed.
Wintermute. In justice we trust.
In justice we trust. I'm coming out of lurk because finger Mayor Tenma. Yep, phrasing. Phrasing! Thank you for that, Carrie. Detective Fulbright sure seems chipper all of a sudden. And I'm back to my old devastated self. Oh, come on. Where's that never say die spirit? Bring it on, Mr. Lawyer Man. Bring it on. Let me suffer in peace. Ha ha ha! Justice prevails once more. It's not over yet, and besides, kicking someone when they're down is what bad guys do. Are you calling me a bad guy? Duh. Me? Bobby Fulbright, champion of justice. Then how about some information on the investigation? We need some help here. Information about the investigation? All right, but I won't have you calling me a bad guy ever again. Understood? We did it, Apollo! Yeah, fuck the police. He's still cops! I'll give him one thing. Bobby Fulbright is a snappy dresser. Yes, definitely. Also, he has a very good theme song. There's also a very good mashup of this and the Space Jam theme. That's really good. Yeah, but how long can we keep this up? Actually, wait, don't go look that up because there might be spoilers in that video and I don't want anyone to get spoiled. Don't look up that mashup yet. You can look it up at the end of the game. I can't confirm whether there's spoilers in that video or not. I think there might be. Don't look it up yet. We'll play it after we finish the game. Okay, the investigation. Actually, wait, hold on. What happened with the evidence? What did we lose? We don't have the flower anymore. We still have this bullshit. Yeah, no spoilers. Don't want to accidentally suggest something that has spoilers in it. Jinxie's statement. Okay, blackmail. Okay, this seems fine. The investigation, tell us. I can't believe Prosecutor Blackwell would stoop that low. I mean, to pinning the blame on a yokai? He really wants a conviction at all costs. She could give a yokai a run for its money when she's mad. Yes, well, I have him writing a self-reflective essay as we speak. I doubt that'll teach him anything. Yeah, he'll probably just write dotard 1,000 times. That whole yokai business is most likely a play to win a conviction. Truth is, Prosecutor Blackwell believes Jinxie Tenma planted that yokai stuff. Planted it in an effort to protect her father, the real killer.
Economist 42. Self-reflective essay hype.
Self-reflective essay hype! Yeah, right. I'd like to see him prove it. Whoa, calm down. He doesn't have any direct evidence, but we did find this. It was at the base of the cliff just outside QB Manor. That was the thing he was carrying! Wait, isn't that the staff Tenma Taro was supposedly carrying, is it? The one and only. Miss Tenma no doubt tossed it over the cliff when she was done. No way! Well, what about Prince? Nope, no Prince, but if she was wearing a costume, there wouldn't be any anyway. Well, Prince or no Prince, it's not going to work in our favor. Sounds like the staff might have belonged to the mansion. I need water. But if that's the case, then where in the mansion did Tenma Taro get it from? Indeed, where? Did Prosecutor Blackwell figure out the victim was the amazing Ninetales? He did indeed. He's a sharp one, all right. He figured it out while investigating the municipal merger and the victim's past. I mean, also, it's extremely fucking obvious that the two are the same people. The amazing The amazing Ninetales sparked the yokai craze and worked against the merger. And Mayor Damien Tenma is the corrupt politician who murdered that great hero. The amazing Ninetales fans are so angry, they even tried to storm the detention center. I don't blame them. I mean, their favorite masked wrestler hero was murdered. They must have been shocked when they found out what happened. Speaking of which, isn't Jinxie also a fan of the Amazing Ninetales? A wrestler's mask is more precious than his own life. He never unmasks himself in front of others. But there are matches that the wrestlers battle for the right to remove each other's masks. I like how... I like how they cut out Apollo's dumbass question about whether they get naked in the ring. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. They just completely skipped over it. It was great. She spoke with a passion that only a fan could appreciate. We ought to become fans ourselves and go protest in front of the prison. What? No. Did you forget that Mayor Tenma is not only Jinxie's father, but also our client? Oh, yeah. You be careful now. You're defending the most hated mayor in history. I just hope you don't find yourself on the wrong end of a figure 4 leg lock. Maybe I should wear a mask to hide my identity. Are there any other new developments we should know? Now that you mention it. Our suspect is suffering partial memory loss, but he did manage to remember something. He did? What did he say? He said he didn't want to speak with us. His exact words were, "I am under no obligation to speak with you mortals." And other things of that nature. I wonder what Mayor Tenma remembered. Too bad you can't go ask him now, because Prosecutor Blackwell's busy questioning him. I know. Why don't you wait down at the playground with the rest of the kids? Ha ha ha. What now, Apollo? How about regrouping back at the agency? Good idea. We might get some words of wisdom out of Mr. Wright while we're there. Is there anything else I should present? I mean, no, let's go back to the agency. Are we gonna get to talk to the Phoenix Wright? Holy shit. Maybe I'll go read over some past cases. And I'll, go do some research on exorcisms. Hey, what's with you guys? You seem bummed out. How should I put this? It's like we're at the edge of a cliff and the only way is down. In other words, a business as usual, right? Yeah, I suppose so. Except this time it's like we're bound and gagged, too. Kinky. Don't forget blindfolded with our ears plugged up. Ooh, and monsters at every turn, huh? Sounds rough. Hey, Apollo. Oh, and Athena's here, too. Mr. Wright! Don't threaten me of a good time. Yeah, that's also very good, very good. How goes the investigation, Apollo? Athena? I think it's safe to say that things have gotten hairier than before. Really? What happened? Let's talk about it. I was watching the two of you this morning from the gallery. That was one tough day in court, to say the least. I know. I've never had to defend a yokai before. That business about the locked room was another major hurdle. Yeah, and on top of that, Jinxie was accused of being an accomplice. But at least you figured out how someone could have escaped the Forbidden Chamber. Yeah, well, I mean, we just found that out. Found that our reasoning might be a tad, flawed. Oh, really? Well, that's bad news. How are we gonna get out of this one? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Force a smile? Yeah, my mentor taught me that back when I was still learning the trade. Oh no. Mia! Ah! She also taught me to return to the basics whenever I got stuck. Return to the basics? That's right. Always believe in your client, no matter what happens. That is a lawyer's greatest and most trusted weapon. The basics. Always believe in your client, huh? Okay. So, Mr. Wright, how long have you known Athena? I met her during a trip to Europe. Huh? But haven't the clients repeatedly held info? Yes. You're still supposed to trust them, though. Yeah, some clients have flat out lied to him as well. Huh? You were in Europe? Why haven't I heard about this before? You think he was going to visit Edgeworth? Oh, okay. Yeah, I went there a few times to study the various legal systems over there. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I thought you worked as a pianist after you quit practicing law. I did, but an old friend of mine needed help with some legal work from time to time, so... Edgeworth! It's Edgeworth! Oh, I guess you were never very far from the courtroom then. It was like fate brought us together. It's thanks to Mr. Wright that I became a lawyer at all. I knew she was lawyer material from the moment I met her. And I have high hopes for her ability to analyze people's emotions. Aw, it's nothing special. Maybe I've underestimated that analytical psychology of hers. It's just, I thought that my special ability could help defend innocent people. Oh, that if my special ability could help defend innocent people, then I had to do everything in my power to bring it to the courtroom. That's when I really started hitting the books hard. I'm still amazed she actually became a lawyer. And at the tender of age of 18, no less. Wow, that's almost superhuman. Or personal, like she's trying to help somebody she knows? Maybe. All right, I'm totally pumped up after talking to you, Mr. Wright. It's like you said, the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. And don't forget to return to the basics whenever you get stuck. Keep believing in my client. Right. Mr. Wright? Yes? I'm gonna go visit our client again. I think that's a good idea. All right, time to see what's new down at the detention center. Detention center time. Mayor Tenma, we wanted to talk to you about something. Kasha! Ah! I hate this animation. Caw, caw, caw. So my minions have returned. Apollo, he still thinks he's a yokai. Yeah, I do not like the grabby hands either. Hey there, Touch. How's it going? I wonder if we'll ever be able to talk to Mayor Tenma again. Silence, peddler of the legal trade. Free me from these imprisoning walls with great haste. It goes, how's my onesie? I'm comfy! All cozy and comfy tonight. It's good. You're a demon lawyer, take him on yokai to yokai, exactly, right? Wow, he's sounding like more and more of a real demon with every sentence. I'm starting to wonder if we should even be helping him win his freedom. Still. Oh, still, we can't let Mayor Tenma stay possessed. You know what I mean? If you can clear me of these charges, I shall help in whatever manner I may. Now, ask of me what you will. I suppose it's worth a shot. Okay, hold on. I have to point out, I like how he has two grabby animations. The ones where both of his hands are up in the air, and then the one where he's clutching like this. Feathers and tracks! Were those feathers and tracks at the scene of the crime really your doing? That was below frame? Shit. Where's my frame? It's here. It's here. Indeed, the remnants of Tenma, king of the underworld, they be. The day when I once again dominate the mortal world is at hand. Caw! Caw, caw, caw! It's official, MC has hands, yes. I talk with my hands a lot. There's hands. The prosecution claims that the feathers and tracks were planted by Jinxie. What's this? I must breach these walls and go defend my little Jinxie at once. Huh? Mayor Tenma, is that you? Well, now, Damien appears to still reside within this body. But I should have expected as much from a descendant of mine. Be silent now, Damien! I guess a little thing like demonic possession won't stop a father's love for his daughter. You didn't kill Alderman QB, did you? I have killed no one. The remnants of my presence have been misconstrued. The murderer is not I. For if I had slain that mortal, raging hellfire would have consumed him! Leaving naught but ash! Yikes. So you're saying there must have been somebody else there. Come to think of it, the mayor had mentioned that he'd been clubbed with this statue. I'd better ask him about this too. Should I ask him about that first? No, let's finish this dialogue. Detective Fulbright mentioned that you might have something new to tell me. Indeed I have. I regurgitated this key but a short while ago. What? Excuse me? That key doesn't look... Maybe it's a tiny key. I need a scale. I need scale. Give... Banana. Banana for scale. Indeed I have. I regurgitated this key but a short while ago. Behold, the key to the forbidden chamber. Wait, whoa. Is regurgitation one of your demonic powers too? Ah! I do not waste my powers on such parlor tricks. Take the key from the killer, did Damien, whereupon he swallowed it. He sought to bar the killer entry to the forbidden chamber. Okay, so he wanted to keep it shut tight? But no fingerprints shall you find upon that key. How do you know that? Wait, is that another one of your demonic powers then? A foolish mortal. You would have me, Tenma, act as some asinine alchemist? I but asked the jailer, and my will was done, quite eagerly. What did I say there? Eagerly. I must add, caw! 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 Always an honor to serve, your malevolence. Guess I'm not the only one he scares the living daylights out of. Can we ask how you use this key? We couldn't find a keyhole anywhere in or around the door. Curse that infernal door. But if I had known its manner of opening long, long ago would I have made my return. He has a point there. Maybe Jinxie knows something about how the whole thing works. I want to know how large... Give me a size. I want to know what size this key is. I hate this animation, like, so much. Okay. I think it was telling us before that we need to present this statue, specifically this statue. What information do we have about it? Traces of blood from the defendant, Damien Tenma, on it. It was apparently wrapped in a large cloth on which the defendant's blood was also found. No fingerprints could be lifted from the cloth. I hope it's the same size as Jinxie, like comically large. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't look like a small key. Just saying. Seems very unpleasant to have to swallow that and then also regurgitate it. What, might I ask, is that? This statue was found at the scene. Someone hit Mayor Tenma over the head with it. It had been wrapped in a large cloth before the alderman's murder. Let me see whether Damien knows about such a thing. Yes. Something wrapped in just such a cloth does he recall. A secret gift from Alderman QB, it would seem. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit! He, however, had not a chance to see it till now, for the cloth did conceal it. Maybe the cloth fell off or was removed after the mayor was struck. Of that Damien does not know. A secret gift. Interesting. Maybe Jinxie knows something about it? I should question him about the blackmail letter, too. Let's see what he says when I show it to him. The game's just really holding my hand here, isn't it? You'll merge Ninetales Vales with Tenma Town. Don't tell anyone about this threat. Okay. Why this? This is that accursed blackmail letter that was sent to Damien. Apparently someone slipped it into the alderman's pocket. We believe someone, probably the killer, stole it from Mayor Tenma's briefcase. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Caw! Caw-caw-caw! You have questions, do you? Very well, ask away, mortal. Who placed this in the alderman's pocket? Very few there were who knew the letter was in Damien's briefcase. So whoever knew about the blackmail letter being in the mayor's briefcase is a potential suspect in the theft and placement in the alderman's pocket. Ah! Could it have been his doing? Who? Tell me! Mr. Mayor, Mr. Taro, did you just remember something? Indeed I did. There was but one other who knew of that letter. Damien's aide, Laurent Labelle. Fuck. Just asking for a friend, how long do you think cawing would be tolerated in a workplace? Probably approximately once. And that's even iffy. Depends on your workplace. Do you work with birds? You can probably get away with doing it more than once. Okay. Florent Labelle. Discount Joker. Full knowledge of that briefcase contents did that aide possess. You've regularly cawed at your workplace. Okay, yeah, okay, it depends. I think it really depends on where you work. Very loudly. Okay. Gotta get a job in an aviary. Okay. Then, he may be the blackmailer and the murderer we're looking for. That is preposterous. Yeah? Why is that? Excuse me, we have talked to that bitch. We have talked to that bitch in person. He's a most trusted advisor. He would never betray Damien. It seems like Mayor Tenma's a bit too trusting of those around him. Still, this is huge. Now we know who might have slipped that blackmail letter in the alderman's pocket. Look out, Florent LaBelle. Here comes justice. Let's go find Mr. LaBelle and rake him over the coals. Thanks for the help. You've just given us a major lead. Blackmail letter updated in the court record. There's something that still bothers me. If Mr. LaBelle is the killer, what could have motivated him to open the Forbidden Chamber? We should probably search it for clues. Only one problem. How do you open a locked door that doesn't have a keyhole? Let's go talk to Jinxie. Maybe she can help. Save game. And I'm gonna stop the stream here for tonight. I'm gonna save it right here so that when we load into the game on Monday, this is what we see when we load into the game. Very good. Fuck the police as they hover over my neighborhood in a helicopter. Yeah, that sounds fucking annoying as hell. Hand squeeze welcomes, yes. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. That's it. Let's stop here.